Kristen, today we're going to learn how to make these embroidered eyes. This pink bunny here is used with Karen's Simply Soft, and we did the embroidery technique. And this one here we used an embroidery floss, which I'm going to show you how to do. And it's just a way to get a circular embroidered eye without having to use a stencil or anything like that. So let's get into it. Okay? And you find where you want your eye to be, and you just kind of put your needle into a stitch a few away from where your eye is going to be, and you come up from the bottom. I guess I'll put the eye right here. So we're just going to come up from the bottom and pop out right there. We're going to pull through. And now we're going to use the natural holes that our stitches create, and we're going to make an X. So we're going to go over to the upper right hand corner and then thread our needle to the upper left hand corner, pull it through, and now we're going to go down to the bottom right hand corner. And the trick to this is we do need an odd number of legs to our circle, so we're going to have to go along. So we're going to make our X, there's our X, and now we just need one more little spindle to our wheel. So we're just going to go in that section of the next stitch and then go through the middle and go up, back through this section. So now we have like a little spindle. So anyway, what we're doing to make the circle is we're going to go under the first leg of the spindle. My anchoring didn't really work. Under that leg, over the next leg, under third. And the first couple times you go around, it's a little tricky because the spindle is loose, so you have to like tug that over the next one, then under, over, then under. So basically you're just going under every other one, which is why you need an odd number of spindles, because that way it goes through all of them instead of the same two over and over. So we're just going to keep going around and around, just like this. As you get toward the end, there's always going to be like one leg that seems to be longer. So at this point, I'm just trying to hide these longer legs. And you also get little fluffies on the thing from the inside. You just have to kind of work around that. So I'm not necessarily going over and under every other one at this point. I'm just trying to hide the major legs by going over them and then under the one next to it. And you just keep working until you get to the eye that you want, the size you want, and try to hide the legs as best as possible. Now remember that this leg over here is attached to our starting yarn, so sometimes you can give that a little pull to hide a little more. And then another way to hide the little legs is this one you can see a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it in this one by going in and like tacking it down. And then I'm going to pull through. I still can see this little leg, which is a little annoying, but I mean, it's not perfectly round, but you get the idea. It's a way of doing a rose in embroidery. So you get the idea. So now I like to add a highlight to my eyes because I feel like just a black eye looks like it's staring into your soul and gonna attack you at night, but that might have something to do with all the sleepovers that we watched The Puppet Master. So I might just be a little weird. So anyway, we're gonna take our white, we're gonna go into a different spot and come up where we want our highlight. Just like that. And this is a French knot. So in order to do a French knot, you take your needle and you take your embroidery floss and you're going to wrap the floss around the needle right near where your eye is, and you're going to wrap it around 3 times. And the more times you wrap it, the bigger the highlight would be. And now we're going to go back into the eye next to where we came out, not in the exact same spot, but next to it. And then we're going to go back out the original place. And we're going to pull through. We're just going to pull it. And there you go. You have an eye. And I'll put the other one right about there. They're a little further apart than I would like, but anyway, you get the technique, you get the idea. So you do the rose technique, which is just weaving under and over the spokes of your wheel you created, and then you do a French knot for the highlight. I hope that helps, and I hope that helps you get better in embroidery and feel a little more comfortable with it, so that if you're not using safety eyes, this is a great technique because it's good for all ages. Anyway, thank you and have a great day. Bye!